Johnson, trying to get a hold of you about tomorrow. Just confirm our meeting. Give me a call.
To replay this message, press 1. To delete, press 7. To save, press 9. For more, message saved. Saved message. Main menu. To listen.
James.
Yes.
This is Paul Johnson.
Oh, hi. How are you?
I'm good. Just want to confirm our meeting in the morning.
Yeah. 8:30, right?
Can you do it at 8 o'clock?
Oh, 8 o'clock? Yeah, I can make that adjustment. Where are we supposed to meet?
Right there at the court.
Right there at the court, like outside the courtroom door, or?
Yeah, just right outside the courtroom door, and then I'll take some to a private office where we can take a look at everything.
Okay. So, did you get the emails I sent you?
I did.
Okay. Did you have a chance to take them in yet, digest them, or
it's a lot of, we'll talk about, I'll go through them with you, Barr, and you show me what each piece that you think's relevant to it. So, that's, like I said, anything, I'll try to do anything you want me to do. It's a question of whether the judge is going to allow it. So we can, we'll
okay.
get to.
No, I appreciate you saying that. I really do. It's been a very difficult month, and this ridiculous case is part of what is like killing me at the moment with just stress and everything, and not the stress of this situation itself. It actually is, it's a new low for her, but I can't say that I'm that surprised. Ultimately, she's always been this way. So should I start, what am I trying to say here? Dig up, like, phone numbers of other witnesses to call in, because I can call in other family members and everything else.
Like I said, James, the only issue in trial next week is going to be just one issue. Did you go inside that house?
Okay, well, see, you told, yeah, right, I understand. Okay, but I think if that is the issue, that she's saying, I did this, that, the other, whatever it is. Let's say I crowbarred open her garage door and stole her car. Okay, anything. It could be anything. I think it's germane to any kind of a case like this, of this bizarre and frankly psychologically toxic as it is, that other family members and like pillar of the community, friends of family, be able to be admissible, whatever you want to call it, to come in and testify to a very well-known citywide history of this type thing, with her calling cops for no reason on her own son.
No, none of that's going to have any relevance. It's not going to be admitted at all.
Mr. Johnson,
she wasn't even in the country when this happened. So all that stuff.
She wasn't in the country. She's never left the country. Can you
I'm saying, she wasn't in Dallas at the time.
Right, because she doesn't live here.
Okay, well, so she said she does.
Sir.
That's going to be the issue. So she doesn't even have to testify.
Well, if she's saying these things and they're false statements, is that not illegal?
If she commits perjury, it is.
Okay.
You can lie all you want to anybody you want to. You just can't lie on the witness stand.
Right. Well, what about making phony police reports? If she said in a police report...
She didn't make her police report.
She didn't? Who did?
The police make a police report. People don't make police reports.
Why would the police make a police report after dismissing me and saying, we talked to your mother, which I don't know how they did that, and she says, go away and don't come back without an appointment, or it'll be trespassing?
and they're gonna. I mean, there's good evidence that you didn't go inside the house, so good. That's why we're having a trial. Yeah, but everything, none of your stuff about your mom's gonna be is gonna have anything to do with this case. I mean, it's gonna all be about the issue of whether you went in that yard, went up into that.
Well, no, there's two issues that I think need bringing up. I think you need to question her about her actions when I was in 7th grade and she called the cops on me for no reason because she was trying to protect a boyfriend who actually stole the jewelry.
We'll discuss all that tomorrow, James. So just please be there on time tomorrow at 8 o'clock. If you get there, I'll be there by 7:30. So if you can get there at 7:30, I can meet with you earlier. But we'll have a chance to visit on all that in the morning.
Are you saying if I meet with you at 7:30, I'll have more time with you?
We're gonna take whatever time we need to do.
Okay. Okay. Oh shoot! What was the other thing? Well, okay. So, according to the things, because when I went there that day, I was clearly out of the loop of communication or otherwise directed by her to other family members to not tell me that she had moved and built this house on Scott's, which I knew Scott as the boyfriend she met the summer before my freshman year of high school. And he never liked me since day one. His name for me was Faggot. And my mother is not, or was not, homophobic. And then came Scott. And Scott changed everything. And that's when all this started. That's when she abandoned me as a minor. And I'm pretty sure a lot of them have died off. But there are scores of very, very influential, upstanding citizens of Dallas, pillars of the community, who know for a fact, because they were there and they witnessed her being totally and unnecessarily disgusting and hostile.
I don't know why I keep telling you that. You keep going to all these other.
Because she's a woman who habitually calls the cops on her kid for kicks.
She didn't call the cops on you here, James. The neighbors called the cops.
The neighbor. So where did she factor into all this? Coming to testify and.
Really nowhere. She doesn't even have to. They could call your stepbrother.
No, whoa. Wait a minute. I was told by the assistant DA that I can invoke my Sixth Amendment right to confront my accuser, and if she doesn't show, they throw the trial out.
Okay, well, whoever told you that's an idiot?
The assistant DA told me that.
Okay, well, then she's an idiot or he's an idiot, so that's not the law, that's not true, and that's not correct.
No, I have a constitutional right to confront her. She has to show up. I demand to confront.
James, like I said, I'm sorry.
You're flat out lying to me. I'll see you at 7:30 in the morning, Mr. Johnson.
Very good.
Thank you for calling. Your call may be recorded for quality and training purposes.
Ditto. Because y'all need some quality and training up in this freaking city.
Your call is important to us. We will be with you shortly.
law office of Paul J. Johnson. This is Karen. How can I help you?
Hi, Karen. I would like to leave a message, high priority message for Paul Johnson.
Okay, are you calling for yourself or for someone else?
For myself.
All right. Unfortunately, he's not available at the moment, but he will return your call as soon as possible. So let me go ahead and get a little information. May I have your name?
My name is the James Robert Wright of Hollywood, California.
You said it is James Robert Wright?
Yes, that is my government-issued name.
Okay, last name is W-R-I-G-H-T?
Yes, ma'am.
May I have a callback number for you, please?
Absolutely, 818-213-6360.
That's 818-213-6360.
Yes, ma'am.
And the message you want to leave?
Yes, tell him, in response to what we just spoke over, the change from 8:30 to 7:30 meeting time tomorrow morning, tell him that is still okay, provided the one stipulation that he not only arrives with an apology for what he said, but that he also familiarizes himself with a document called the United States Constitution, in particular the Sixth Amendment, because you see what happens is if someone is forcing an attorney to proceed with a case, the grievance system of the Texas Bar Association will strip his Texas Bar Association membership, and he can either have it that way, or he can come in and get himself fired and recuse himself. Either way, the sound of his voice makes me sick, and he just did and said a very sick set of things to me, or rather said a sick series of lies. Kind of sounds like a Dr. Seuss book. Sorry about that. And that's the message. So either he can meet and play like he's my attorney and not my mother's, or he can see what my journalism skills reflect and why I work with the pros.
Everything was okay except one stipulation other than the apology. You said
yeah, I know. Yeah, that was a bit long-winded. I'm sorry. One, he needs to show up with an apology for the things he said to me on the phone tonight. Two, he needs to acknowledge the Sixth Amendment in the U.S. Constitution and what that means for him in the future of being affiliated with the Texas Bar Association. And three, that he needs to understand and moving forward either work for me as my attorney and not my mother's, or I will use absolutely every resource I have available to me in Hollywood, with God as my witness, to see that this man has his career destroyed and lose his bar and all that, because he is sick, and what he said to me was sick, and I hope you are recording this, because I am too, because I recorded what he said to me when he just called earlier, and it is sick, man. And I'm very sorry that you have to work for such a horrible person. It apparently fits a pattern, because he once had to do the same thing. His name was Henry Wade. So that's the end of my message.
all right, I will go ahead and get this over to him, and Mr. Johnson will be returning your call as soon as he is able to. Thank you so
Yeah, actually, you could add to that I'm going to go lounge now and do my meditation exercises and all that, and make some phone calls to LA and all that good jazz. So, he's more than welcome to not call me back until, like, say, 6 a.m. and let me know how he wants to proceed, because he shouldn't, I don't want him to feel pressured, like he has to call me back at this hour, as he would say in previous audio recordings. So, yeah, he doesn't have to, it's not a, like, emergency call me back right now thing. It's more like a, that's it, I've had it type thing.
Okay. All right. I will go ahead and get that relayed for you.
I appreciate your doing that. Thank you.
Thank you for calling.
Mm.